The purpose of this video is to review how to import data into Odoo. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do is obviously make sure you have a database up and running. Second, blank spreadsheet. And third, if you have a spreadsheet with existing data that you want to translate into a format which is compatible with Odoo, then you'll also have that third spreadsheet open. For now, I do not have any, but I will just review the fundamentals of how to import. So first thing you're going to want to do is go to Settings and activate Developer Mode. This is going to give you a few extra features in terms of being able to identify fields, being able to have access to the back end of the models, all that kind of stuff. You'll be able to access with Developer Mode when it's turned on. You'll know it's turned on when you have the little bug icon here. Once that's done, you're going to want to go to the record which you're looking to import data into. For instance, let's look at products. Right now, you'll see the import button, but we'll create a product and just call it test for now, just to understand the structure of the product. So Odoo is composed of records which all contain fields on them. The information that you want to populate is usually going to be held almost always in a field. Hold over the field you're looking to populate, and you'll see there the field, semicolon, cad underscore ID. That is the technical name of the field, and therefore the name in which you will place into the column on the record or on the Excel sheet which you're going to use to import this information. Also, if you hold it over product name, same thing, field dash dash name. Internal reference, default underscore code, barcode, barcode, sale price, list underscore price. Simple. So now let's start building out our template. Here we'll have name, we'll have list price, we'll have barcode, and we'll have the internal reference, which is default underscore code. Default underscore code. If you have custom fields, you'll drag and drop those, as I can demo to you right now. Just have to quickly install Odoo Studio. And those custom fields will behave in the same way. When you drag and drop and create a custom field, Odoo will automatically assign it a unique field name, often titled x underscore studio underscore field underscore some random combination of numbers and letters. That's just Odoo's way of doing it. So for instance, we'll do a character field, and we'll drop it right there. And we'll just call it, we can call it test, but just because we call it test does not mean that that's the technical name which we will need to use to import. The technical name is X Studio Field WGIF1. So we can go here and type in X Studio Field WGIF1. And it's important to make sure that what you put is correct. WGIF1. Perfect. Okay, so now we have some fields mapped. Now it's up to you to take the information out of your existing Excel docs or CSV document and translate it correctly into the Odoo fields. Here we can have product hello, goodbye, black, orange, yellow, green. And list price will have 100 across the board, with 1 being 150. Barcode, it's like that. Default code is the internal reference, some random combinations, and our test field. Test, 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 test. Perfect. Okay, so this all looks good. File, download as. I like using CSV. It'll install the CSV file onto my hard drive. Now I go to my products, I type in import, I click load file, I select the file I want to import, brings everything out right here, shows the actual fields that it's going to populate, right? There's the technical name up top, and here's the actual name of those technical names in Odoo. I'll do a test import. Everything seems valid. Once I do that, I click import, and it'll bring all my data right into Odoo. And there I can see all my new products. I can see my barcodes, my internal references, and my test field automatically populated. Just like that. So, in short, that's the high level sort of concept as it underlies the process of importing data into Odoo. It works just like that across any records in the system. For instance, if you had customers installed, same concept. We can even take a look at that if you'd like. All applies the same. So you can quickly design a template and bring that information in. You have, again, edit, right? You're going to hold over here, name, same concept. Address is street. So look at all the fields, bring it in that way. This is the easy way to do it. There's also another way which could help you save time. It's type in models. Again, make sure you're in debug mode. So first, before I go to models, any record you're looking at, for example, contact records, you'll always be able to know the model of what you're looking at because it'll be in the URL. This is res.partner model. So when you type in models here and you type in res.partner, you'll see the contact is the description, but that's the actual model name. Here we'll give you a list of all the technical names and all the labels that you see on the user interface in Odoo. And you'll be able to quickly go through and copy, paste into a Excel doc and quickly aggregate all the particular field names, technical names into that Excel doc directly from this list here. And keep in mind there's this over here because there's a lot of different fields. So that will allow you to see a quick and easy way to all the fields associated with an object. Same with the product template, which is what we did earlier. You'll have a list up here, right? You'll have your list price. We already imported that into the last one. And you know what, we'll also have our, the last page, we'll have our X Studio test field right down here as well. So that is essentially importing 101. The last thing I want to mention is if you have obviously different field types, right? Like let's look for a selection field, right? So if we open this up, you'll see we have different options. When I open this, which can be selected from. You're going to want to make sure, right now I have no states in here, but you're going to want to make sure that you input the value that is obviously already in the system, right? You want to import values that are predefined in the system. So, for example, for this, you'd have this, blue, and that would be one selection option in the in the state field. So, I didn't set that up right, but yep, I think you get the idea as far as how this can be used. So just make sure that those selection fields or any other predefined fields are already predefined in Odoo before you import a value via the CSV import. Okay, thank you for listening and taking the time to understand. If you have any questions, you can find my contact information right in the description of this video below. Feel free to just shoot me over an email and I'll be happy to assist. Thanks so much and have a great day.